After an exciting opening day to the Region 8 baseball tournament, we are ready for day 2, and we will start with the elimination games. First, Hazen taking on Scranton. At the bottom of the second, Hettinger trails 4-0, but they have the bases loaded, and they will get on the board thanks to a Connor Dills RBI groundout. Then Reed Backman stepped to the plate, and he singles to left. 2 runs would score, and Scranton only trails 4-2. We have the same score in the top of the 4th. Hazen has runners on second and third, and somehow this ground ball gets through the infield. 2 runs scored to give Hazen a 6-3 lead. They win by that score. The next game featured Washburn and Hart River. And Washburn already up 1-0, and on the wild pitch, they are trying to make the score 2-0, but Hart River is there for the tagout to end the inning. Later, with the game tied at 1, the bases are loaded with 1 out, and on the fielder's choice, Hart River takes a 2-1 lead. In the top of the 4th, the wind played a factor, as the ball will be not caught by the infielders as Washburn goes up 3-2, but Hart River comes back to win 6-3. And in the winners bracket, we have Beulah and Shiloh Christian, and in the top of the 1st, Shiloh already leads 1-0 thanks to a wild pitch, and on the very next pitch, another ball gets away, and Shiloh leads 2-0. But Shiloh was not done. Josh Slayball lines one to center field as the Skyhawks put up 3 runs at the top of the 1st. And then in the bottom half of the inning, Beulah responds. They have already scored 1 run, and Jaron Sparks' infield hit will let Beulah cut the lead to 1. However, Shiloh goes on to win this one 13-3. And in the nightcap, Hart River and Hazen. We start with Hazen up 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Hazen's Isaac Dahl blasts that pitch over the center fielder's head as Hazen will go up 4-1. Later, with a runner on third and the infield drawn in, Darnson Brunner gets one to drop, and the score is 5-1 Hazen. But finally, Hart River would get out of the inning with a slow comebacker to the pitcher, but the damage was done. Hazen was up 5-1 after 4 innings as Hazen wins 8-1. So tomorrow they will face Beulah for a spot in the championship, and the winner of that game will play Shiloh Christian. If Shiloh Christian wins, they win the Region 8 championship.